My name is Erin Rank. I'm currently the president and CEO of Habitat for Humanity of Greater Los Angeles. I started at Green Trails Elementary School, went to Parkway Central Middle School and Parkway Central High School.
Fantastic. What year did you graduate?
I graduated Parkway Central in 1982.
Great. What is your best memory of high school?
Well, there's so many great memories of high school. I really loved that time, and obviously the friends that I still have today are very special to me. And I just remember being very involved and having very warm and open teachers. From Mrs. Pfaff, who did these amazing drama performances that we all got to participate in, to being a Parkette and cheering on the team, and also just some of my classes and my teachers who were really encouraging, and we'd take the teachers went above and beyond, not only in making the academic environment enriching for all of us, but they would sponsor our teams and our events and chaperone field trips. And I remember going on a ski trip when I was a sophomore, and we went to Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and several of the teachers and coaches went along with us, and so that was a really fun memory too.
How did you get into the nonprofit business?
Well, I started out after graduating from Parkway Central. I went to University of Missouri, Columbia, thinking that I was going to be a veterinarian, and then I wound up with my bachelor's degree in counseling and psychology with a specialty in early childhood education. And straight after Mizzou, I went on for my master's degree and moved to California and went to Pepperdine University and got my degree in education and counseling psychology. So I thought I would graduate and go on into private practice, and that would be my kind of end-all be-all career. And I got actually involved in mentoring some students through the school districts in Los Angeles, and was involved with my church, and went on a missions trip to the Philippines, and we were rebuilding a church that had been blown down by a hurricane. And it was while I was there that I realized that I really wanted to get involved in volunteering for groups like Habitat for Humanity. So I started out as a volunteer. And, I just had a growing passion for the work of Habitat, and then became more and more involved and took the job. And so I would suggest that if people had an interest in working in the nonprofit sector, it's really important to start out volunteering and learning more about the organizations that you feel like you could have a passion for. One of my earliest memories with Parkway that relates somewhat to what I'm doing today is I remember going to Green Trails, and we were holding a fundraiser. The school was holding a fundraiser for the St. Louis Zoo, and they were trying to raise money to develop what was big cat country, and bring all these wild cats into the St. Louis Zoo. And so as a second grader, I was collecting coins, for the zoo. And I remember that was kind of my earliest memory of philanthropy, and it really stuck with me. And even as a kid, I felt like I had done something. I had some ownership in big cat country at the St. Louis Zoo. So Parkway was instrumental in kind of bringing that sense of philanthropy to me at a very early age. For anyone who might be interested in going into nonprofit work, I would suggest not only volunteering with agencies that you think you might be interested in, but you really have to develop a passion for the mission of the organization, because so often you're asked to either speak about the work of the organization or to fundraise, and people want to know, why are you invested? That's the most important thing that they want to know. Why do you give your time, or why do you give your resources to an organization? And so look for something that you're passionate about that really touches your heart. Also, I would say nonprofit work is a blend between running a business and a social service agency. And so you have to kind of get an understanding of how to operate using good, sound financial principles. And so a business background can be very important, and then also a social service background, because your service and what you're selling through your business is truly something that will help enhance the community. And I think that's the best part of nonprofit work, because I love showing up every day knowing that my work is going to have an impact on people's lives. And when I can go around and see a family who's living in a house that we help build, and knowing that makes a lasting impact on their lives, that's the best reward you could ask for in a job. So I really encourage people to get involved in work that they have a passion for.